Hey guys, Galucia here, and today I'm going to be joining with my wife, Shalrina, and I wanted to point out some of the things that are different about TERA now that it's free to play, and some of the things that you get for being the elite status, which is if you're actually paying the $15 a month for the game, which both me and my wife are doing. So the first thing I was going to point out is that if you are the elite status, that it gets you towards the front of the line for waiting to get into the server. Now that the game's gone free to play, there's a lot more people trying to play the game, so there are wait times. I know yesterday our friend Lynx wanted to play, and he was like 700th in line.
It took him over an hour. I
would say about an hour, yeah. It took him a while to get in. So now what they've done, they had this big restart today for all the servers where the service was turned off for a short period of time. So now what they're offering is, first of all, even though I am elite status, I am still waiting. But as you can see, I'm 244th in line. But if you note right below the approximate time for me to get in the game, which is only 4 minutes, so that's not that big of a deal, it says if you have to wait for more than 10 minutes, you may receive a gift. I think that's really cool because, especially for the non-elite status people, it's an incentive and a way of saying thank you for your patience. You know, TERA's being flooded with new players. I have a lot of friends personally that are playing this game for the first time and flocking to the freeness, if you will. So I think that's really rad that they're going to be giving you a gift for being patient and just sitting here on a waiting list. And while you're sitting here on a waiting list, you can do other stuff. Go browse on the internet or, you know, whatever. Pay your taxes. Do whatever you got to do while you wait for this line to clear up. So that's the first difference, though, that the elite people are going to get towards the front of the line. I'm not sure where I would be in line if I wasn't elite, but I guarantee it would be a lot longer than this. A while. Yeah. So I'm going to pause really quick, and we'll be rejoined once we're actually in the game, so I can show you some of the actual in-game items and things that you're going to be getting from being elite status. Okay, guys, so now that I'm in the game, I'm actually on my lowest level character right now because for some reason I decided to use some of the items on that character rather than my main. So I wanted to quickly show a couple of those things. First off, you might have noticed that I have like this halo of fire. That is part of the elite thing. It's a costume piece. See, right there. So you got that, which is obviously just a glamour piece. You also get a special mount, which you can see that person is on, and now so am I. Let me get some panning going on for you. Yeah. This is actually a 280 speed mount, which is faster than like the standard mount that you're gonna get from just like regular training when you hit level 11. So it's a better mount for you. Okay, some other things to show you. So if you noticed, there's like this elite status perks section here where I have this special summons for the Nexus Warhorse. There's also a 100% XP boost, a 100% Gold Hunter boost, a 100% Quester's Gold boost, and a 100% Reputation boost. So this is basically, each of these will last 1 hour, and you get one a day. And that's not per character, that's per account. So choose these wisely. If I use these right now while I'm in town just jerking about, it's going to be wasted. Plus, I'm going to want to use these on my main character, not my lower level character. So double XP, double loot from the actual mobs themselves, and double loot from turning in the quests. So for that one, you don't actually have to click that until you have a whole bunch of quests to turn in. Then again, you can get the most of it. The double reputation is for end game type stuff. As you can see, it's for level 58 and above. And this is for like the dailies and stuff like that, where you're getting reputation with specific different groups and factions that give you bonuses for getting rep with them. You also get this, the Village Atlas. And this will basically give you a teleportation to any city, town, or village that you can get to using a Pegasus, which is like the flight points for this game. So that's also very rad. But point of interest, you can't store this item in the bank, meaning that I can't transfer this item from tune to tune, and I accidentally retrieved it on this character. So now I only have it on this character, which is, again, not my main character. So that was kind of a bummer. But the rest of the items that I got, you can store in the bank. So I can transfer those to my other characters. I don't have any here because they're on my main, but you get 10. Now that is a monthly item, and the rest of these things I'm going to say are also monthly items. You would get 10 keys, okay? And the keys are... I'm just going to take 3 of those. The keys are for opening strong boxes. There's going to be random mobs that are dropping these strong boxes. And when you get one of these, you use the key to open it up. And there's very special items inside. And I'll switch to my main to give you a couple examples of what those are. But first, I'm going to show you these. The Traveler's Insurance. These are insanely useful. Okay? Alright, so I just cracked one of them open. It gave me 4 different scrolls, alright? You have the Summon NPC Scroll for a Traveling Merchant, for a Crystal Merchant, for a Banker, and for a Trade Broker. So, no matter where you are in the world, if you need a vendor just to sell stuff to, if you need a Crystal vendor for whatever reason, if you need a bank, which is super useful for storing and transferring items into your bank, or if you just need to get, if you want to, like, if your inventory is filling up and you have a bunch of items that you could put onto the auction house, to the broker, then you can do that. So that's really awesome. While we're talking about brokers, there's actually a lot of different things that perks along with the brokerage. Including more availability for posting items. If you have a free account, you can only post 10 items on the brokerage at any one time. But if you're elite, you can post up to 50 items. So you can post way more stuff onto the brokerage or the auction house. You also don't get any registration fees for when you first put items on. And you only get a 10% sale fee instead of a 15% sale fee. So you're going to get way more money from the brokerages, and you can post way more items. So a lot of useful stuff there. So I'm going to really quick switch to my main and show you some of the some sample items that I've been getting from these strong boxes, because they're actually really good items. Okay, so now I'm on my main character, Tankalicious, and here's those keys I was talking about. I still have 7 left, so I've gotten 3 strong boxes so far. And out of those strong boxes, I've gotten these, 1 each, which were these really awesome health potions. I like these health potions because it does not matter what level you are. Not like a normal health potion like this, where it restores 10,000 health, which is fine now, but when I'm level 60, that won't be nearly as useful. These just restore 50% of your health, period. So it doesn't matter if you have 1,000 health or 10,000 health or 100,000 health. It's just 50% across the board. So I've been getting those from strong boxes. I've gotten that twice so far. And then I got this once, which is a rare charm. And these are great because I can use these not just for myself, but anybody else that's in my party. And it increases MP regeneration. And usually the charms last for like 10 minutes or whatever. So that's a really sweet charm. There was 3 of them, so that was nice. And so that's some of the stuff that you're going to be getting because you are elite status. And the only other thing that I wanted to say and kind of leave you with is don't get discouraged about long waits to get into the servers. Don't get discouraged if there's any server shutdowns, you know, like if the server crashes or something like that. Because you got to keep in mind that this game just went free to play. So everybody and their grandmother is trying to play it. And on top of the fact that it just went free to play, because if you buy the game, like a physical copy of the game, you have the founder status, which gives you a lot of bonuses as well. You see how everyone has this founder tag above their heads. I'm a founder as well, obviously, since I've been playing the game since beta. There's a loophole in the system where you can actually buy a copy of the game now, even though it's already free to play, like from a physical copy of the game, and register the key and get the founder status, which will give you way more character slots and stuff like that. Right now on Amazon, TERA is the #1 selling game. So that just goes to show how many people are picking up this game right now because they want to play it and they want to get the founder status. So, you're going to expect that for a little while. It is what it is, but don't get discouraged. It's still a very fun game to play, and I would imagine that after a few days or a week goes by, that they're going to smooth out a lot of these issues they've been having with the servers being kind of like overburdened and whatnot, and things will get a lot smoother. So, quick reminder that once you do get into the game, go into your social menu and get into the guilds on server. Do a search for Peak Gaming. Our guild is Peak Gaming Network. There we are. You click the Apply to Guild button. And under the reasons for wanting to join the guild or whatever, just say that you're a peep from YouTube, and that's how you heard about us or whatever, and we will definitely get you in. And as soon as you're level 10, you can hit the praise button, and every praise that we get will definitely help us out and help us to strengthen our numbers and so on and so forth. We've been having a lot of fun messing around in the guild, and as our numbers grow, we'll be doing more and more guild events. You'll be able to do more things with me, and you'll possibly, jump into some of my videos that I'll be doing here on the YouTubes. So hopefully you enjoy this really quick kind of like tutorial on what the differences are between, obviously I didn't go into every single detail, but just the major things about what you're going to get for being elite. And I think they're worth it. I think if you enjoy the game and, try it for free, and if you really enjoy it, then definitely get them. If for nothing else, those XP bonuses will really help you to level quick. You'll catch up to me. I'm level 42 right now, and then we'll be able to do more stuff together on my main. But I am starting to do some stuff on my lower level tunes with the lower level guild members as well. So don't think you're going to be left out just because you're not up to my level yet. But either way, we'll hang out. We'll have a good time. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time. Laters!